Hello. Hi, Laura. Hi, Mary. Excuse me. I was um I was eating a snack before I started. And wait a second. Let me see what's going on here. Give me one sec. I'm gonna put the lights closer. Okay, hopefully that's better. Um the other day my sister was telling me that wait, I don't like it. I don't like maybe that's better. I don't know. We'll see. Hi. So the other day my sister was telling me that I always send her an audio on WhatsApp when I'm chewing. So I was just sending her like a little audio. Hey Priscilla, hi. I was sending her like a little audio doing like a little mukbang thing. So I was just like, that's why I was late. I'm like, I'm late to my live just to like try to bug you a little bit with my mukbang. Guys, I'm sorry. Hey Kitty, hi, you made it too. Hi Southern BBW. What is your name? I think you're Southern Bells or something. Ooh. Yeah, how do you guys? Hi Jenna. How are you? Wow, we're so many so fast. I think I just sending reminders helped a little bit this time around. Like I was like DM'd a couple of you guys. I don't know why. I was like, I don't want to be alone today. I'm having a little vodka cocktail that I made. Hi Heather. Hi Lindsay. Hi Heather. Hi Deb. I did say hi Laura. I don't know if you saw me, and Mary. I used one of the mixers from Authentic Book Boxes. It's like the peach and basil and some vodka because I have vodka. Oh, that's all I could use. It's kind of strong. I should add a little bit more. I could totally taste the basil there. That's yummy. Hi Vanessa. How are you guys? Thanks for joining. So yeah, how is everyone doing? How are you, Kitty? Are you getting ready to move? I feel like I it's so good to see you guys. This morning I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like I don't know, it happens to me often where I'm like, I don't want to film, I don't want to go live. I don't know why. It's like, and then when I'm here, I'm so happy, you know. I think it's just the prepping and like putting the lights. My backdrop stand broke, so that's why it's like, where is it? This fold. But I don't know. I was thinking about oh, thank you, Jenna. I'm glad to bring it. I'll try to bring as many as possible. My sister's here. Hello. I think I'm not gonna do backdrop anymore. I might buy like some. I didn't go live last week, Laura. Laura, I didn't go. Hi, Nancy. I might buy some curtains that I like instead of those shiny ones, like maybe some hot pink ones, or hot teal or something. And then I might just, do my curtains and that's it. Call it a day. So I don't have to worry about setting up the backdrop stand and then making sure that it's tight and all that because it drives me a little crazy. So, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad, Vanessa. I know, like, that's one of the things that I would miss a lot about California is like we don't have station like we don't have seasons, but we'll probably complain. Sorry, we'll complain that New York's winter is super cold. Like now, even though I was born and raised in Buenos Aires, where we have a cold winter with no snow, it's kind of humid winter, so it goes through your clothes. I will. Now I got used to California weather, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Hi, Jesse. So today we have the ladies from Hello Trove. They're gonna jump in about 5:20. I always tell people like have about 5:20 seconds, say hello to you guys. and maybe show you what I will be giving away, which I did give a little preview. Hi, Kristen. Bag is heavy. I did give a little preview on Instagram because I thought I would get people excited to come if you saw what was, in the giveaway. One of the things is, I don't know if you watched one of my latest videos, I went to Lush before they ran out of, I think this was before no, actually when they ran out of bath bombs. But I'm going to give you guys one of these ones, and this thing is lavender. It smells so good. And it's not only lavender, there's something else, but I thought it was a nice thing to put in there. We have a Millennial Butte. It's a facial cleansing device. Kind of like a PMD, but it's more handheld, so you hold it. So that's pretty cool, I think. We have a man's sheet mask, but I think women can eat it. Can eat it? What? Can use it too. Some FatFit Farm stickers. I was just cleaning out today my area. I'm trying to like minimalize a little bit my my clutter and stuff like that. So I found things and I'm like, I'm just gonna put them in the giveaway. We have some pink lemonade tea, a lip mask, a face mask. I did a haul some time ago where I bought a few things on Bath and Body Works, and I bought one. I haven't used this one. I think I sprayed it maybe to smell it. It's a blackberry and basil from Bath and Body Works. It's a face body mist. A balm. This one's sealed and everything. It's magnesium and L-theanine cream. So some yummy chocolate covered pretzels. We have some color pencils, and a coloring book is at the bottom. We have a eucalyptus balm. It's an herbal balm with essential oils. Hi, Ronnie. Sorry, that's right. Hi, Gail. I was trying to keep this cream because I think I might have gotten a couple like markers, but this is by Grown Alchemist. It's a day cream, and I was trying to keep it, but then I'm like, you know what? I have so much that I just like I don't want to just sit there and like I'm gonna wear it, like use it a couple of times. But it's so pretty, the packaging. Oh, no problem, Kitty. Oh, that's so good. You multitask. That's what I should do too. I try as much as possible. We have a candle, Hermosa. That smells good. This one's from, let me lower the light. And now I put some lights that I can control by remote. If I find the remote, that'll be funny. That'll be good, right? No, I don't see the remote now. Okay. Okay. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, let's keep on. We have this huge moisturizer or lotion from Good Vibes Cry. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the delay. This, I think, is a face polish. We have a candle, or this was a face polish. One's a candle, one's a face polish. We have this cute little plate, and it says, if you're going to kick ass, you need kick-ass shoes. This is from Snarky Gal Gifts. You guys should check her out. Like, she has a subscription box in a shop, and she has really cool stuff. Another face mask, some wax melts, put some little candles. These ones, things are falling. These ones, you turn them on here. There's a ton more, you guys. Let me see if I can take it off. We have a soap. We have an ankle bracelet. I think these are 2 lip glosses. One is from Bella Pierre and the Very Berry. This was from Mellow. Yeah, so I don't use lip gloss, so I always try to put them in giveaways. We have a nail polish. It's pretty color. Hand sanitizer. Some seeds that you can plant. Some of the iced caramels and some tea from Sips By. Let me see. Let me see what I put in here. Ooh, some stuff from Ipsy. We got some of the brushes and a self-reflect probiotic sunscreen from Kinship. Hi, Sue. Did I miss anyone come in? And then for the brushes, I have different ones. I have some, I think this one's came in Chingona box, some that came in BoxyCharm, and some that came in Ipsy. So yeah, so there's more, Ronnie. I'm trying to get everything. So we have a couple lip balms, some hand sanitizer. Those are not super exciting. This cute notepad. I don't know if you'll be able to see. A lippy clip. Some more tea. A coloring book. 2 lip balms. And then I'll add, I wanted to do like a makeup palette too. Like an eyeshadow palette. I don't have it handy. But yeah, I try to add as many goodies as it looks. So that's one of these we're going to have today. And then the ladies from Hello Trove are going to give away something too. I think a box with some random items from their boxes, which the boxes are really nice. They are splurge worthy. I think they're really fun. I was actually thinking about getting the Bordeaux one because it also comes with some wine add-on. And I've never been to France, but if I can't go, then I want to get, the box at least. So it sounds like it has really good stuff, and I don't want to give too much away because I want them to kind of give you more information about their subscription. So that was everything that I'm giving you guys in a flat rate box. Hopefully everything will fit in this one, and hopefully I can add a couple more things. I'm getting hot. Let me see if I can find my remote. I want to lower the light a little bit. I thought I had it here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Have you guys tried? I'm gonna show you something. Ooh. Okay. Ah. Have you guys tried these chips? The Ruffles Queso. Thank you, Ronnie. I shouldn't be eating them. It's so funny. Like I lowered the lights a lot, but I still get really good light. It's almost like this phone tries to compensate. Oh, that's better though, because I was getting really hot. Yeah, the teas. Oh, thank you. This one came in a Nadine West, and I loved it too. I love the color. These are so good, Kitty. Oh my gosh, my kids are, except my oldest one. My other two are obsessed. They're like spicy chips, spicy chips. They're seriously like our perdition. We say with my mom, because my mom also loved them. And one time, I don't know how, like we found them at the store and we're like, oh my gosh, they're so good. I love to make, like when I do a cheese platter, I have 2 lights right now. And I used the umbrella lights, but they're the ones that come with, I didn't use that, but they usually come with a little umbrella and you can put like a fabric. So anyway, yeah, those, and I love to make a cheese platter with some cheese, salami, olives, some peanuts, and then those chips. Oh my gosh. I try not to, like, because I'm technically doing keto, which I've been doing really bad lately. I don't know, like some days are hard, you know. And I'm kind of confused about keto a little bit because I thought it was kind of like you eat this or you don't eat that. Like you eat meats and vegetables and cheese and fats, but then you also have to count how many how many carbs are on even like the vegetables and everything. So I'm like, oh yeah, Ronnie, I just did a little spoiler video that I'm probably gonna put up tonight talking about that. But you got your FatFit so fast. Jenna, these are not super spicy. They're a little bit, but not like super spicy. But if you don't like anything, it's like they kind of have like it's queso, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what flavor profile they say it is. But yeah, Ronnie, you got it so quick. I didn't even know that. I like that about FatFit. I feel like they always ship so fast. And I haven't, Jenna, but I did try to contact them to see if they wanted to send me one, and they don't even look at my DM. And I was like, yeah. So I emailed them and I tried to DM them, and then there's another girl that Diane, I think she's from Texas. She lives in Texas. She's Brazilian. And I talked to her, and she's like, yeah, I just DM'd them. I want to collaborate. And she has 40,000 followers. So I think they just looked at her following, but I don't even see my DMs. So I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to try it. I've tried another one that is Sleek Treat. They send you low carb, keto friendly um, snacks, and that one's really good. But sometimes those snacks, honestly, like I ended up eating them on the first week, or like they don't last that long. Keto, I think it's more expensive, right? But they have more items, but I think it's more expensive. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with that. I'm the one. Thank you. Oh, wait, they turn around a little bit. These are from the Purple Chicadoo, I think. Came in a box, but I can't remember which one. Thank you, Vanessa. I'm not the only one obsessed with her, okay? Diane is she kind of, I don't know, she started getting out there. All of a sudden we see her unbox a lot of subscription boxes. She got into subscription boxes. She basically gets all of the boxes that we get, or more. So, and she started also taking good pictures. So I'm like, great, that's what I need. But she's really sweet. She's sweet, you guys. I was just going to yes, I'm sure it's handmade, kind of like a leather. I was just going to message you, Noel, and say like, where are you? Like, cute. They have that blue, so I thought it was going perfect. And I did blue eyeshadow because I didn't know what I was gonna wear, and I did the blue eyeshadow. And then I was like, what do I have that can match my eyeshadow today? And then that's why I put this T-shirt. Um, yeah, the purple Chicadoo. I think they came hot box. I'm trying to remember now because we had some, and they simply occasional subscribe, but this one's I think came in another one. It wasn't that one. If you weren't here before, I made this with the cocktail mixer from Authentic Book Box from I think last box. And oh, our guests are here and some vodka. Let's say hello. Ah, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? This is the
I'm
first
good.
time I'm doing this. I have never done streaming like this.
Really? Oh, I like your sweatshirt.
Oh, thanks. I just got it recently. It says catch flights, not feelings. So
Love it. Love
I
it.
feel like it's appropriate for travel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Emily Bryden, one of the founders of Trove, and Trove is a travel subscription box that does live experiences and brings cities to you on a quarterly basis. So hopefully you'll be traveling with us virtually very soon.
Yeah. Which one was your first box? The very first box?
Florence, Italy.
Florence? Okay. So that's the one I got.
Yep.
And it was so amazing. And I want to talk to you about, obviously, we'll talk about the process and everything. But yeah, it's like, so for those of you who don't know, I don't know if you want to tell us a little bit about what goes into the box.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are, I think, the first travel subscription box that does sort of both experiences and ingredients, snacks, and goodies that go in the box. And so we partner with, so every box comes with a live cooking class as well as a cultural experience. And then in the box, what you'll get is lots of yummy snacks, salty, sweet snacks from that city, country, and then ingredients to cook with the chef, as well as some fun gifts and goodies from that country. And then as part of the Trove box experience, you also get access to a cultural class. So it varies by country and city. And so for Florence, Italy, it was a watercolor class. So everything came in the box for the watercolor class. For our local, we did a local box. We're in Seattle, Washington. So for the holidays, we did a Seattle box, and that came with a coffee class. And wow. Yeah, and we had the US Barista Champ do the class with us. Sam Spillman, she was amazing. And then you got to do a pour over at home. So you had local beans and a pour over with you. So, and our latest box, Bordeaux, France. And that we have an amazing chef. I'm sure we'll get into it today, but the cultural experience is really fun. It's wine tasting. So lots of fun experiences to really immerse yourself in the city, not just with food, but also with the experience. And then 20% of the profits that we make from the box go straight back to the chef and the artisan that we work with. So kind of help support these small businesses globally.
Yeah, I remember when the Florence box came out that we were right at the beginning of COVID on the whole
That's right.
lockdown and everything. So all of these artists, I remember the chef and the painter, they were both affected by the tourism, stopping, especially in Italy that was hit so hard.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. I loved how you did several classes, right? With each one. You have two times, or how many times?
Yeah. So we're kind of still learning. I mean, we're still new. We just started not even a year ago, but we have started out with 2 classes per, and then depending on the box, we've done 1. But we're going back to 2 classes for our cooking class. Those are our most popular because our last class had over 85 attendees. So that was
wow,
amazing. Yeah, it's been awesome. And then people love being there live, but they also watch it after.
And I love how the chef, like, she was there for it. Like, she was giving her time and you didn't feel like she was doing it out of obligation. Like, there was a lot of love. And there were 3 recipes for Florence. So I thought that was also a lot. Like we did like a soup and then, or something with, leftover bread and then gnocchi and then the dessert. And it was like a long time, but it was really fun to see everyone getting, it was so much fun. I love the pasta that you guys included in there. Like, we had it with my husband, like, it's just not regular pasta. It wasn't what we're used to buy at the store. It was so yummy.
Yeah, we love I mean, both Erica, so my co-founder, and I love just finding and trying new things. We've been to over, I think, 89 countries together, and we are just obsessed with trying to find the hidden gems. And so we actually met Chef Pat during our travels, and we met her in person 2 years ago for Erica's wedding, and just fell in love. And so we try when we travel to meet locals, but also try local foods and get snacks from the local grocery store and things like that. So we try to bring that into every box, something you wouldn't necessarily know about or try, just so you can get that extra taste of that city.
So 89 countries, and you guys have kids. How do you guys do that?
Yeah. Well, Erica has an amazing dog. So she's a dog mom.
Yeah.
But she's also an auntie to my kiddos. So I've got a 1-year-old. So Trove started. That was the second baby I birthed last year. Kids, it's a lot of work. And then I have a 7-year-old boy. So how do we find the time? I don't think we sleep. I think that's like the hardest.
Do you guys travel with your kids?
Yeah, we travel. We travel with our husbands and kids, and then we do a lot of girls trips.
Yeah.
As a mom, I'm sure. I don't know if you take girls trips, but you kind of need them.
I haven't yet, but I do want to.
You need to. You need to. It's like a big saving grace to saying, okay, I need a little bit of mommy time when we go out and explore the world. So Eric and I travel probably 2 or 3 times a year when it's not COVID. To new places together, and then we do local trips a lot together with our families, and then sometimes we travel as a big group places.
That's so nice.
Depends. Yeah, we try to visit the world. So
how long have you been friends?
15 years.
Wow.
I know. We met first day at a tech company here in Seattle. So first day orientation, and we just kind of, I don't want to say love at first sight, but kind of friendship at first sight. Yeah.
It's kind of magical to find those kind of friendships that you can also travel with, because sometimes you have those friends that you can't go on trips. And also whose husbands tolerate each other, or they make friends too. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I've made friends where my husband and the other guy, didn't vibe. So it's so nice to find that one friend.
Yeah, totally. I know. It always is hard to find those friends, but luckily We've been lucky enough to be
Yeah.
there, and it's been cool because I got married 12 years ago. She was my maid of honor. She got married 2 years ago. I was her maid of honor, and I've had kids, and she was there for everything. We've lost some of our puppies, so we've been through a lot together. So it's been fun to just have a friend, my best friend, and now Trove. We've got like
I know.
lots of stuff. So
Yeah. Someone was asking, what does Trove mean?
Trove, that's a good question. Eric and I were sitting around the fireplace that we have here, and one night we were just saying, wow, we just love traveling. So travel is the beginning part. So TR, and then love. So Trove.
Oh.
But it's actual real world, like a treasure trove, kind of finding
Yeah.
and digging into new things. But for us, Trove also means the love of travel.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think of that. I thought Trove was some kind of word like troubadour that came from troubadour. That something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, no, it means like a treasure trove, like finding,
Yeah.
discovering. Yeah, but we also put travel and love together.
Love it.
So
Oh, and how did
Yeah.
how did it start? How do you guys thought about making this box?
Yeah, so when we were big corporations here in Seattle, both of us have had many years of marketing. I think combined we probably have 30 years of marketing. And we always, whenever we traveled, we were like, one day we got to come up with an idea. And honestly, we were right after I gave birth to my daughter. I was like, what I really miss during this time is, yes, spending time with family and friends, but it's traveling, it's seeing the world, meeting and finding those hidden gems. And so when we started brainstorming what we love about cities, it was, well, we love the food, we love snacks, we love discovering new things. Why couldn't we deliver that to people? And then we actually reached out to Chef Pat and said, hey, would you ever do an online class with us in America, you in Italy? Like, how would this work? And we did a test trial. And then when she started sharing about, they're in complete lockdown, or they were at the time, and she's got no revenue coming in, for her side business as well, we were like, we have to do this. We have to support these local chefs and artisans around the world and try to do our part in helping them, because even now, we're not seeing tourism pick up. Europe's still kind of locked down, so I think that's kind of how it started, and I think we're just trying to enable small chefs and partners to kind of meet new people and make some income on the side as well.
Yeah, that is awesome. I know. I imagine when you were talking about it, I was imagining like when everything opens up, I wonder like if the airports and everything's gonna be like super full.
I know.
People are just gonna be like, crowding all the airports and cities and everything, and they're gonna be desperate to get out.
Yeah. I think it'll be like those who are like super eager to go travel and willing to do it. I think there's gonna be a mad dash. And then I think there's gonna be people who are like, oh, I still don't know. Like,
yeah.
I like to travel, but I can wait. And so I think it'll be like ebbs and flows. And I think that's why we're seeing some great deals out there.
Yeah.
But Trove is a great way to kind of experience cities and before you even go. So it's kind of, you can meet people from those cities before you even go on these big trips. Because I think now people are going to be probably more selective to where they want to go.
Yeah, true. And so also like you have to think about, if I go somewhere and then there's a lockdown right after, where do I want to be stranded?
Exactly. Yes, that's true. That's true.
Because you never know if there's going to be like, like a backfire of like, oh, you can go out, but then it comes again. Hopefully not. And my mom was stuck in Argentina for a month.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Hopefully not.
I know. Can you imagine being stranded and then you're in like a very luxury, very expensive hotel? You're like, sorry, you have to pay. You're like, nope, not doing it.
I know.
You got to take me home.
I know. So I know that's one of the things that I thought about it when this first happened. Like people on vacation with a limited budget, like what do they do?
I know. That's my fear with 2 kids. Like, what do I do in a small hotel room? Like, yeah, that would be tough. Yeah.
The last time we traveled, for me, it was a long time ago. Unfortunately, it was 2014, and I had my son was 13 months old,
Oh my
And he
goodness.
was such a saint though. Like he was
Oh,
still breastfeeding, so I breastfed him and he passed out in the plane. He was like really good. But then having the other two, I don't know, with three and my youngest is 3. So I think I would wait, especially for airplanes. We actually might go to Argentina in December if everything
oh,
opens
very
up
fun. That would
for a
be
month.
awesome.
I'm from Argentina, so that's why um but yes, I haven't been that many places at all. I'm kind of like a very inexperienced traveler. I do love it, but I haven't been. So me and my husband do have plans to do it. Maybe when the kids are a little older and leave them with
Yeah.
my parents.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, I think December is probably a great time. Like, I think the deals are coming online for
Yeah.
South America. I mean, if it's safe to travel, and yeah, I mean, could be a great opportunity for sure.
My parents are already actually paying for the tickets. So they're paying, monthly payments, and they also got a good deal. And it's like a flexible thing where if
That's
it gets
awesome.
canceled, then yeah. So it wouldn't be, it's not a huge risk, but yeah, it would be,
Yeah,
I'm so looking forward to it after all
that
this
would be
too. Like,
amazing. I can't wait to see your pictures
yeah.
and the kids' face when they get there. I wonder what's the weather like in December.
It's gonna be hot. It's like a summer. It's summer
Oh, that's
weather.
awesome.
So, and they are renting a kind of like a place close to their home, but that it has a swimming pool and more rooms because their house it's big, but it doesn't. My sister and her family live there, so it's gonna be fun. It has a huge park. It has a kind of like a tennis court. It's something called paddle. Have you heard
Okay.
of it? Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
the racket is like wooden with holes. I don't know. It's like a tennis, but I think the court is smaller. Yeah, we're gonna have a ton of fun. It's gonna be an
That's
amazing
awesome.
time. And I have 2 nephews that I haven't met, and my kids,
Oh,
my younger 2, haven't met their other 2. So it's gonna be a nice family
like a
time.
family reunion. You guys
Yeah,
all coming back together.
yeah,
Amazing.
definitely.
That'll be so
So
fun.
yeah, where is your next destination? Do you know?
My next travel destination, yes, I'm heading to. So I'm originally from France.
Okay.
So I tend to go every year. Probably this past summer didn't go there, but I go every year to see family. Both my grandmothers are
Oh,
still alive, and so we go see them. My aunts, uncles. Only my parents live in the U.S. and my brother. So that'll be my next trip. We have our tickets. We leave
hey.
end of June, so. We're going for a couple weeks, and then my son will stay. My parents are also going. He'll stay for another couple weeks, so he's gonna have a very long trip in France. But we're hoping that everything goes smoothly because they say Europe will be
Yeah.
open come June. So crossing our fingers that
And
that'll happen.
where do they live? Which area?
Yeah, so I'm from the northeast, Nancy. So it's town. It's not small, but a city
Yeah.
called Nancy in France, about 4 hours east of Paris. And then we're gonna go there, and then I have family in the south of France too to go a
Oh,
little bit
nice.
to the beach, a little bit of
Oh,
vacation.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping. I'm trying to convince Erica to come meet me, but she's got some commitments here, and with Trove, one of us has to be here for these long trips. So, but yeah. I think
Oh,
it'll
that
be.
sounds amazing. I've
Yeah.
never been. I've never been to Europe, which sounds really loser. I feel so bad
No,
for you.
not at all. Not at all.
And it's funny, when I was in Argentina studying literature, my dream was to go to Paris and study there. And then I got the green card through the lottery, which is crazy. So like, plans changed
Then
and I
you're,
came
yep.
here. And I met some French people. I met a lot of French people in Argentina, and a lot of them told me like, if you go to France, don't go only to Paris, go also to the outside because people are super different. And
Yes.
that's what
Yes.
I was told.
Yes. Well, it's everybody. I mean, it's kind of like the U.S. When
Yeah.
someone's like, "Hey, tell me where in the U.S. to go," it's
Yeah.
hard to be like, "Well, you got to try a little bit of everything." Kind of like a melting pot. I'd say France is, very similar. There's like amazing things to see throughout the entire country. But I definitely, I mean, I love Paris as always. But I think there's some great places in the south of France, near Bordeaux, as well, or near the Alps too. I have some family in a town called Annecy, right by the Switzerland border, and it's beautiful there too. So there's so many places to see, and it's so easy. It's easier than in the U.S. With the train. You just
Yeah.
hop on the train and you just go, and yeah.
Yeah, that's why my bucket list is going to certain places and staying instead of going 2 weeks, and visiting 15 cities in Europe. I kind of want to be like 6 months to a year. That's my
Yeah.
dream. I know.
That would be an amazing
Yeah.
opportunity. You know,
It,
what if you find a place that like you can hunker down and it's not too expensive, like a
yeah.
town, and yeah, I mean, I think it would be amazing to have an
Yeah.
experience like that for the kids too, and go to
Yeah.
local school. Yeah, would be awesome.
My husband's studying computer science, so you know when you see House Hunters International, I don't know if you ever seen it, and the husband's always like, I can work from home because I work in this or that, usually technology. And I
Yeah,
always tell my husband like, oh my gosh, it would be amazing if you find a job that you could do anywhere and we can go like a year to like Europe. Yeah,
that
that's
would be
like my
amazing.
big bucket list.
That would be amazing. Well, especially with the time zone difference, it'd be like
Yeah,
he would work at night,
yeah,
more so. And then, yeah, that would be awesome. Spend
yeah.
the day exploring. That would be so
Do
cool.
you guys have a destination in your bucket list that you haven't been?
Well, I do have a destination on my mind that it's not on Erica's list as
Oh,
much as mine. So, but on my bucket list is Bhutan.
oh,
Um, so
yeah.
I'm very interested in going there. I saw actually the Bucket List family went there and they inspired me, and I did a ton of research. And they say it is kid friendly, but I think it's very costly to go there. So I think it'd be probably a trip for my husband and I, or Eric and I. But I think that would be an amazing place to visit. And then for my next milestone birthday, I'd love to do sort of a big trip to Africa. I think
Nice.
that's probably coming up in the next few years. And then I know Erica's bucket list includes Australia. So that will probably that's like, she just got scuba certified. I've been
Oh,
certified for a long time, but so I'm so glad she got certified. But yeah, I think
nice.
scuba diving and the Great Barrier Reef and taking a boat trip out there, that would be probably her next big trip, our next big trip together. But
That sounds amazing.
yeah.
So have you been to Africa or no, not Turkey?
No, I've been to Morocco. That's
Oh,
probably, I mean, on the continent. But yeah, I think
yeah.
we really want to go to Kenya and Tanzania and South Africa. So I think those would be on the bucket list for me. How about you?
That,
What's on your bucket list?
those places would make an amazing box too.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, my bucket list is Europe as a whole,
Yeah.
but I have like, places where I would love to go, like France for sure, Italy. And I actually have friends who've loved Rome more than Paris.
Mm.
Yeah, and they like it more. And I have friends, actually, I have friends in Spain in different places. So that's a place where I would love to go. And I'm actually part Spanish. My grandmother had family there. So that's definitely like, but I feel like Europe is, all over beautiful. My parents are planning a trip to Greece and Istanbul that they had
Beautiful.
to postpone because of COVID. And then they want to go to Italy then, the next time. My parents actually, they haven't traveled that much either. So I'm very happy for them that they
Yeah.
can. They moved to the US around 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm so excited that they now,
That's
they're making
awesome.
money. Yeah. And someone asked me how old I was when I came to the US here I was 23 and I came all by myself too.
By
Yeah.
yourself? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We had a contact and I landed with the family here and everything. And I remember like I had $200 in my pocket. And I had the green card, so I was able to find jobs and everything. But yeah, it was like that was my big trip.
That's so brave. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if at 23 I would have had the energy to be like,
Oh,
okay, I'm just gonna go leave and do this.
oh
That's
yeah.
awesome.
People actually ask me like, how can you leave your family? And I was like, you know what? I feel like I was born kind of like me and my family wanted to come to the US and live since I was younger. So it
Mhm.
was kind of one of the things where like one of us is going, one of us is leaving. And the economy in Argentina is it's so bad. Have you been there?
I have not. We've
Okay.
been to Peru and Chile, so
Okay.
that's the two places we've been to in South America. Yeah,
So it's beautiful now, and you're gonna love it if you go. It's just
yeah.
an amazing time. And every time I went back, I love it and I miss it more, even like
Oh.
the first time I left. But when you live there every day and trying to, like always make it to the end of the month and everything,
Mhm.
it's exhausting. It's like if you don't have like a lot of money, if you don't come from a family of like super wealthy, it's just a daily, like battle. And so people were like, I was just like, I'm ready to see what's out there. So I only had been to Chile for 2 weeks. And then after that, we went to Uruguay for the day. But that's it. That's pretty much the 4 countries I've been. So
moving here is a big deal. So
yeah,
I feel like, you stepping out of your comfort zone and just like arriving with,
yeah,
little money and just going out there and making something, I think
right.
that's so impressive and
Yeah.
amazing.
No,
So
thank you.
yeah, the travel will come very soon.
Yes.
Especially once you take your first big trip and you see that the kids are okay and they'll do
Yeah.
great.
Well, we'll see this December because we'll be there a
Exactly.
month. I mean, it's gonna be semi-known, but my youngest two haven't really traveled much. So, and they'll be, 5 and almost 4. So I think they'll be okay. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah.
If you
So
have the right tablets or games and
yes.
snacks, kids, you could take a video. I think the toughest age I always worry about traveling is like the 13 months to like 2, because
Yes.
they're not really able to talk, and there's like a
Yeah.
lot of like loud noises that they could make on an
Yeah.
airplane, and you're like, oh gosh, here it comes, like the
Yeah.
screaming baby, and you don't want the dirty look, when you get on a plane and
Yes.
you're like, the family's like, oh great, you're the one with the kid.
Yeah.
I'm
We
like,
did get that look, but surprisingly, our son did so good. And there was this lady who actually asked to be like exchange a seat
come
in
on.
front of me, and I was like, oh, it's okay, I understand. But he seriously did not. He was so good. We could not believe it, and we got lucky. But I wasn't sure that with my other two, it was gonna be like that,
Right.
because William was like really, really special too. So, uh, but yeah, no, he would like look at people and smile at them, but he did not cry. There was another baby who cried, and we were like, please do something. Poor moms.
That's hilarious. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah. Oliver has traveled the world. He's gone to a lot of places, my 7-year-old. And I think there's only been one flight where I was literally sweating. Like I was literally like, I handed my son to my husband and was like, I need 5 minutes in the bathroom. Leave me alone. Like he was just like full blown screaming. And you've got people like, have you tried this? And I'm like, I'm trying
Yes.
everything. Leave me alone. Like he's having some meltdown. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, like that was the only time. Otherwise, he's a great traveler.
Yeah.
That was just, he was like 14 months. So that's the
Oh,
window where I'm like,
yes.
oh
When they
God.
want to move, they want to walk around, and you can't have
And
them walking around. So it's really hard. Yeah.
and
It's a
you're
hard
like
time.
holding them and they don't
Yeah.
have a seat because under 2 you
Yeah.
don't really need to buy a seat, so might as well save some money. So I'm
Right.
like holding him and he's like so
Yeah.
yeah, never doing that again. But otherwise, that's like the only flight where I was like literally like so much sweat dripping. I was so embarrassed. Anyways,
Oh,
so
I
otherwise,
know.
it's worth the pain. If you
Yeah.
yeah, but
I feel like if you at least look like you're trying, because this mom, I remember in the flight, like she was trying to sleep, and the husband was trying to comfort the baby, and she was like 6 months. And I wanted to say, lady, go comfort. I know it sounds very like, no, the husband could be doing it too. I get it. But
that's fair.
if she's crying though, like, I mean, you both should be there. Like, sorry, I know you took turns, because that's what happened. Like, they were taking turns. But I'm like, it was a night on top of it. It was like 10 p.m. when everyone was trying to sleep, and the poor baby like was
Oh,
crying. I know, because they got her a seat and they wanted to put her on the baby seat, and she wasn't having it.
she wasn't having it.
And when the dad would hold her, she would fall asleep, and then he tried putting her back, and she would cry. And I'm like, sorry, you have to hold your kid. I know you paid money, but all
But
of us are
it's
here.
yeah, like just hold the baby.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, but
Right.
it was like, oh my gosh. But I was like, at least it's not us.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. That
So
is hard. You're like, please don't look at me. Yeah.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about the boxes you've had. Like we talked about Florence,
Yep.
and then what was it? The next one was Kyoto, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we went to Kyoto, and we had an amazing Chef Aya, who did also a 3-course tasting menu. We had this delicious ginger chicken, a really simple cucumber salad, where she showed us how to cut it in a very fun way. Kind of make like she calls it a snake belly, but it's a fun cut. And then udon soup, where you got to step on the dough and make udon the authentic way. And then we had a tea ceremony with a tea specialist. So that was really fun. And we brought matcha. You can't really find in the U.S. Or you can't find in the U.S. at all, from a very small farm in near on the outskirts of Kyoto. So that was our Kyoto box. And then afterwards, we headed to Seattle for our holiday box. We did a very special limited release holiday box, and we had a chef that normally does tours of our Pike Place Market, so a big market in Seattle, and uses local produce. So we learned how to make a really fun pork roulade, and we had a very large attendance in that class as well. And then we had the U.S. barista champ do the coffee tasting class, which I learned a ton. Like, I'm a big coffee drinker, and we just learned a ton about like the right way to grind your beans and what it takes to make, like, to be your U.S. barista champ. I had no idea.
Wow.
I know, it's like a whole you have like, I guess you have like 18 minutes to compete to make like 4 drinks for 4. Anyways, it's like a whole thing. It's amazing. And Sam is just phenomenal, just so much passion, and you just really want to be drinking a cup of coffee with her every day. So
how did you guys hear about her, or like got her into the box, basically?
Yeah. We connected with her through some friends, and we know the coffee owner. So, and she works locally in Seattle. So we've been kind of making connections that way, and testing and trying out a lot of chefs and artists. So yeah, It was fun. And then, where did we go to next? Chiang Mai. How do I forget? One of my favorite boxes. Yeah. So we went to Thailand afterwards and did a really lovely cooking class with our chef, Chef May, who owns a beautiful farm outside of Chiang Mai. And she was able to cook outside in her little farm. And so her background was phenomenal. Just like the farm was back there, and she was showing us how to make this amazing, it's called khao soi. It's a beautiful noodle soup. And almost all the ingredients for that recipe were in the box. And you got a beautiful mortar and pestle that came in the box. And then we went in a different direction. Chiang Mai is really known for its elephant sanctuaries. And so we really wanted to bring that in the box. And so we partnered with the biggest elephant sanctuary, the Elephant Nature Park Reserve in Chiang Mai. And they did a private live walking tour, and we got to see some of the new babies. And so we have a few of those boxes left, and the classes are recorded. So the other boxes have all sold out, but that one is still available. And then our latest box, which I'm very proud of and put a lot of love into it, because it's going to my home country, France. Yes. So we are going to Bordeaux, the wine region, and we are doing a class, a cooking class with our Chef Pascaline. Well, I'll say it the French way. Pascaline is the French way, but it's a little hard to say. But she is a contestant on it's how do I explain it? Like the Great British Baking Show, but for professionals in France. And it's like, it was recorded a year ago, she said, or 2 years ago, and it is finally airing right now. So we don't know if she won. So it's like live, it's happening, it's going on the TV now in France. So she's going to teach us 3 really fun French dishes. One that includes duck, which can be hard to cook with. So that's really fun and delicious. It's like a duck burger with some, with a fun puff pastry. We'll learn how to make chouquettes. And then for our cultural experience, we're bringing in someone who used to work at the French Laundry. So Chris is a wine connoisseur, wine lover, and he's going to be sharing with us some wine tips as we. This will be our first box where we can, where we're offering wine. So you can upgrade your box with 3 amazing bottles of Bordeaux wine, and one of the winemakers, Delphine, will be joining us in this chat to learn more about her process and wine. So we're really excited about that. And it's 3 bottles of 2 reds, 1 whites for $60, which includes shipping, which for wine, that's a pretty
Yeah,
good deal. Yeah.
especially since you guys have it shipped from France as well. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we found an amazing partner, so we're really excited to have our first box that has wine with it. So
that sounds amazing. And
yeah,
some of the items were for the recipes will be included in the box as well.
that's right. So some of the ingredients are in the box. We've got this once a year mint honey that will be in the box that we'll be cooking
Ooh,
with that you can only find in this one region near Bordeaux. And then there's a couple other spices and the special sugar you need for the recipes. And then in the box also comes a beautiful cutting board that is perfect for any cheese board, which in the box also comes with this amazing blueberry jam that's from France, as well as olive tapenade from the south, and then a really cute spreader, and then a couple snack items that you can just eat right when you open the box. So these
that's
great
awesome.
cheese crackers, two different kinds of cheese crackers, and then a delicious like buttery biscuit that just melts
Ooh.
in your mouth.
Oh
The
my gosh,
kids love it. My kids can't stop eating them, so
that sounds so
I have to
good.
keep them away from our warehouse. But yes.
I saw a post. I saw a post when you and Erica were, talking about how fun it is to try so many of the
Oh,
cheeses and spreads, and then you have to make the hard decision of deciding which ones. That must be like the fun part, right? Because I'm sure, like,
yes.
you guys are you put a lot of work into it. Because it sounds like, oh yeah, we're having this and that, but researching and talking to people, it takes a lot of time and coordinating the times and this and that. Like, there's a lot of work into it.
Yeah, we try to put, I mean, we spend a lot of time trying to create the best experience to really fully understand and be immersed in that city. And so we have really loved just trying out, a bunch of,
Yeah.
well, France was hard. France is honestly the hardest one for me because I'm like, I know we can do better. We have to find this snack. And so that was tough to find the suppliers and get things imported. Some of the
Yeah.
importation things are hard to work through as a small business, as we've learned. But
Yeah.
yeah, we do. And the pasta one was the hardest. I think we gained like 5 pounds each when we did Florence because we're like, how about this pasta? Nope. How about this pasta? So that's a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure. But Erica's a big snacker, so she definitely like does the final testing at the end of the day, like, okay, does this hold true to my like sweet tooth or salty taste buds?
Yeah.
So that's always fun as well.
Noel was saying also, don't forget about the Valentine's. That's the one I was gonna say because I didn't.
Yes. Yes, that's right. We do have a few, very few. I think we're running very low, but we did have a Valentine's Day box, which actually we kind of switched it up a little bit. It's the date night box now.
Okay. Oh yeah,
So we
yeah.
have a few of those, but yeah, that date night box was super fun. I actually have some of the paperworks here. It was here. I'll show this. It comes with this awesome booklet that has a bunch of details. But we were making these beautiful heart-shaped. Heart-shaped ravioli, and this one's really. We were testing out a new model, so it's a pre-recorded class with Chef Pat. So the same chef that we had in Florence. And so she teaches us how to make these amazing heart-shaped raviolis. And the box comes with a really fun cocktail book around spritzes, which is a very common drink in Italy, and then some glassware. And it comes with the flour and truffle oil that you make with
Yummy.
the ravioli. Yeah. So super fun. Thank you, Noelle, for reminding me. Yes, we're starting to have a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
And so yes. Yes.
I didn't remember if the Seattle one was. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Seattle was the Valentine's Day one or not. So I was gonna say, but yeah, two different ones. So that's fun. And Christine was asking, how do you choose which locations you use for a box, and have you been able to visit them all?
Oh, did I lose you? I can't hear you anymore.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh, we lost her. I wonder if her. I'm good, right? Am I charging my phone? Yes, I think maybe her phone was running out of battery. Sometimes that happens. So hopefully she'll be able to come back. And I think I do have a code, but it might have expired. So I was asking her if she could activate it again. If you guys want to try this box, let me check. Oh, my husband doesn't have an Instagram here. Sorry, guys. We've been talking so much, and I didn't mean to ignore you, but I know you guys were talking. And I'll go down. Oh, here she is. Hi. Hey. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I don't know what happened. My phone
Oh.
kind of went nuts.
Okay. Oh, no worries. I didn't
Yeah.
know if it was sometimes I don't know. I don't realize my phone's running out of batteries, and it starts like lagging, and then it turns off. So maybe I thought maybe it was that.
Oh yeah, no, I think it was my phone. My alarm went off, and I don't know why
Oh.
I have an alarm at 5:55 p.m. local time. So I don't know what happened there. And then it turned it off. So apologies.
No worries. So Christine was asking, how do you choose which locations you use for a box, and have you been able to visit them all?
So yes, we are trying to create boxes and experiences where we've been to that country. Just because for us, the experience of building something where we've been and can really attest to how amazing it is. So we really try that, and then we're trying to hit all the different continents. So what's on the horizon is maybe something south of, maybe South America, maybe Central America, maybe Africa. So it just depends on, we've got a full lineup. We're trying to keep it secret, but we've got a lot of continents that we want to hit in cities. So, but we're totally open if people have specific ones too that they'd love to see. We're, kind of taking suggestions as well.
Well, you've been to 89 countries, so you have like at least 89 boxes.
And 89 cities. Yes.
89 cities. But then you've been to 89 cities?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was saying because each country has different cities that you can do too. So
that's right.
you have 89 cities to do. That's like a few years.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think Erica and I together have been to like 15 or 17 countries, and then individually, I think in total we've been to like 50 countries between the two of us. But yeah, together we're trying to find places we've been to together. At first, we've got pictures from our travels. We try to share that on social media. But yeah, we try to do cities we've been to so far. But yes, we are itching to go travel together. We've got some plans for maybe something in October where we're trying to hit a couple countries. So we'll see. Erica, I don't know if anybody saw, but we did a teaser in our reels on social. So check that out, and maybe an upcoming destination. She just came back from a big trip. So she was able to travel. It's a little bit easier when you don't have kids, but I wish I could have joined her. But yeah, so that might be an upcoming destination. So be on the lookout. Yeah.
You guys have to go to Argentina because the dollar difference right now is 150, like $1 to 150.
Wow.
I don't know what is open, to be honest. Like I would have to research, but there's Buenos Aires is amazing. It's such an amazing city. And then there's the Patagonia with like the mountains, and it's just beautiful. And there's also, we went to the waterfalls. The waterfalls are amazing up in the north, but I would start with Buenos Aires and maybe like some southern places. But the thing is, like, the good thing is like the exchange rate makes it so that you can seriously like live like a king if you want to for not much money.
That sounds amazing. That's awesome. I'd love, that's definitely on the list for sure.
And then you can also go like you take the ferry and you can go to Uruguay for the day, or you can stay more. And that's also beautiful. I want to go on this December. I was telling my parents, like, I want to go either to one city we've been with my husband, but when we went, it was raining, or in Montevideo or other places, so
that would be so fun, especially since hopefully maybe they can watch the kids and you guys can get a night away or something, like a long
I think one night. My mom is afraid. She thinks the kids are too little and they'll be like crying. I don't know.
No.
So we'll see, we'll see. My sister actually, who has 3 kids, offered like, watch them, and my mom's like, are you sure?
Like, that's Mom, 6 children. I don't know if
I know.
That's a lot for me.
Sorry, Kelly was asking how much was the box, and also Vanessa asked it too. Let me see if I can.
So our boxes are $129.99, which includes the 2 live classes, and they're also pre-recorded if you can't make those times. And then we just reactivated your code, so
Oh, yay!
so it's working across the entire site. So we also have an amazing marketplace. That if you go to our website, our marketplace has some of our favorite products. So we have, we sometimes buy a little bit more product than we put in the boxes just to have a little bit in our marketplace. So we still have, we just reordered some truffle oil and some other things from the box. So if you want to try or buy some amazing other goodies that we offered or that were in the box, we had this amazing show you, which is like a soy sauce, very special soy sauce, small batch made, smoked show you, that's available in our marketplace. So the code works across everything. I just reactivated it. So
Is it Lucia 10?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Kelly was asking, I tried truffle oil French fries one time. I know. They're so good. Now that you say that, I'm like,
I know.
Oh my gosh, I want to make some of those. And I don't know, do you have, well, I don't know if I should ask you because I want to go buy it, but I don't want anyone to go buy the matcha whisk.
We do. We have very few left. So we have a few, and we have a few, I think we maybe have like 10 or so left of the matcha from Kyoto. And I don't know if we'll be reordering that. Just depends on how many people need. But yes, that matcha was phenomenal. Erica doesn't drink coffee. I'm the coffee drinker between the two of us, but that matcha was phenomenal. It's one of her favorites. So highly recommend it. And I think anybody who took that class, I think they ended up buying our first batch of matcha. And so we got some more, and here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that whisk. I think might have to get it because I love matcha green tea. So
it's so good. Yeah. And it's good for you. It's doesn't give you the coffee jitters, and it gives you that, it's like a slow release. Erica had done a ton of research. She's trying to convince me to convert to matcha, but I'm still a coffee drinker. I gotta have I think I always have anywhere I go, I always collect the Starbucks mugs. So, but I'm always drinking coffee. Yeah.
You have a 1-year-old. He's it's still early to give up coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know what it's like. Even with the 3-year-old, I would be like,
yes, no, I don't sleep that well because we kind of, I don't want to get into a controversial thing, but we slept trained my first 2, and then with my youngest one, since we live with my in-laws, we couldn't do it because they didn't like the crying. So my 3-year-old sleeps with me, and he wakes me up at night. He moves or anything. It's not sleeping. Yeah. So in a way, it's like, since he might be our last baby, I'm like, I am embracing it, but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes I need more sleep.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get some naps in sometimes. Yeah. That's
no. Speaking of
children, I know.
Hi. She doesn't have a t-shirt. Oh my gosh. Aww. I'm like the one that always has the hi, Walter.
Hi. Too cute.
I know.
Hi.
So I don't know if you guys know, he has albinism, so he's like a super blonde baby.
He's so cute.
Oh, and I have some questions that I don't think I asked all of them, but I was jotting them down here. Is Lucia 10 by code, guys? Someone was asking. What was the favorite destination you've been?
Favorite destination I've traveled to. I would say I've got 2, and they're both tropical, but the Maldives was probably one of my favorites, because I'm a big scuba diver, and I just absolutely love the water and just relaxation. It was for our honeymoon, so that was really fun. And then the other destination is probably the south of France. I love Saint-Tropez, and there's a lot of little towns around there that I don't know. We try to rent a house near our other families, my family, and just live like the locals. Go to the grocery store, and I cook. I love to cook, so I'll cook with local ingredients from the farmer's market. So I'd say that's probably my other favorite destination because my son, you know, just playing in the yard, it just feels
Yeah.
like a second home for, you know, even if it's only 2 weeks, it's awesome. I love it.
Do you like the tropical destinations maybe because you live in Seattle and you need more of that weather?
Yes, very much so, very much so. It's hard to take like my father wants to take my son is getting into skiing, and so he's like, let's go to the Alps, and I'm like, oh, yes, I want to, but that feels like cold to cold. I
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
some sun. So but yes, we try to at least travel to warmer places, but not always. But yeah, I tend to like the tropical vacation sometimes a little
Because
bit
we
more.
went on a honeymoon. Oh, I've been to Hawaii. We went to Oahu, which is beautiful. But we
Yeah.
live in Southern California, so we have kind of that. There's a lot of that. There's more in Hawaii. You have more of the volcanoes. There's more mountains, but we do have some mountains. So it was with my husband. We're saying like, yeah, we love Hawaii, but at the same time, we kind of have that here. The
Right.
beach, like we're seriously like 2 blocks from the beach. So sometimes when we think about the places we want to go is usually like the mountains, or like older cities, and
Right.
stuff like that,
Right.
stuff that we don't have that close. um
That's true.
he's a
Yeah.
history major, so he loves anything that has history. Obviously, I would love to go to England and Ireland because he has those roots, which I think I actually have some Irish roots too or something. It was
That
weird
could be
when we did the
fun.
DNA.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be fun. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ireland, Scotland are amazing, beautiful. I mean, the food was pretty good, but we stayed at these amazing Airbnbs throughout Scotland, or I would call them more bed and breakfast. We
Yeah.
found them through Airbnb, and it was, I mean, the food that we got served for breakfast, home cooked meal, amazing. Like, I highly recommend a road trip throughout Scotland. That was
Oh my gosh. And
also,
they have
yeah,
that I always wanted to go since I've heard about that, the Edinburgh Festival. Uh
yeah.
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
on
one
my list
place.
now that I've been there. Yeah, I want to go there again for that. We went for the Scottish Open, the golf tournament. My husband and his best friend and another girlfriend and us went for the Scottish Open. And the guys, it was a fun trip because the girls did a road trip, and the guys did a golf
Nice.
trip, and then we met back up at the top. So it was like a really fun experience to just kind of do a road trip with. I'm a big planner, so this was probably one of the hardest trips for me because I'm a huge traveler, and I like my schedule. I like things planned, and this was like, I don't know where we're gonna stay. We'll figure it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, how is this gonna work? And it was awesome. It was like such a fun trip, and yeah, highly recommend
Oh,
it to kind of just like backpack through and drive through a country just for fun. Yeah.
oh my gosh, it sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Super fun. And I have, oh, what are the future plans for Hello Trove?
Yeah, yeah. So I think we've gotten some amazing feedback. We almost sell out of every box every time. So I think future plans is continue bringing amazing destinations. And I think as travel opens up, Trove is a great opportunity to relive a city you've been to, explore a city before you go there, or even try out a city and foods and snacks and experience something before you even book that trip. So I think we'll continue doing what we've been doing and bringing unique experiences and cooking classes and partnering with chefs around the world. And we've heard a lot of requests from people to say, hey, we love the chefs that you're bringing. Can you do digital only classes? So that's on the horizon for us as well.
Oh yeah.
How do we do that? And then big corporate partnerships around how do we partner with big travel corporations, and what would that look like? And how do we bring Trove boxes to more people?
It would be really fun to see you guys when you guys travel, like your stories or vlogs or stuff like that. That would be really fun too.
Yep, absolutely. That's our hope, is like when we start traveling again and picking destinations and going, that we do that more for
And
sure.
then you'll be able maybe to go and kind of pick up all the products there,
Yep.
and then bring us to the.
Yeah, that's definitely our cross your fingers. That's
Yeah.
our hope and plan. Yeah, for sure.
That sounds so exciting, and I
Yeah.
really, hope for the best. I think it was
Yeah.
really brave to start a subscription and during this time, but I'm so glad that it seems like you're growing, because I don't remember how many people were at the cooking class, maybe like 30 people, and then you're
Yeah.
saying that one of them was about like 89.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it double the attendance, and that's not everyone goes to the classes
That's
necessarily.
right. That's
So
right. That's right. A lot of people actually like to have the class recorded, but
yeah,
enjoy it at a different time.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to, when we first started, we were like, oh gosh, we better, like, people will not attend after it's recorded. But actually, people really have, we've heard from our customers that they really enjoyed the recordings, because they can kind of go at their own pace, skip around, and bring in family and friends to cook with them, and it still feels live and interactive. So I think that's a great option. I think in this new world where we're kind of learning new ways to do things, I think this is a great option. And Trove is family friendly, kid friendly, date night friendly, so lots of opportunity. And we also have been doing a lot of private events for corporations or small groups, birthdays and baby showers. So it's also a great way to do team bonding or family bonding.
That sounds that sounds amazing. Especially I love the day night and the cooking, and that's so much fun. But you can use any box for a day night.
Exactly.
So you said you have some of the date nights available, and also some of the
Chiang Mai. So both of those boxes are ready to ship out to you today, and with the discount code available, you'll get that. And then Bordeaux ships at the end of this month. So those classes are in June. So June, let me look at the board. June 20th and 27th for the cooking class around 11 a.m. And each cooking class is about 90 minutes. And then the wine event will be June 26th at 2 p.m. And those are Pacific Standard Time slots. So, but again, they're pre-recorded. So
and the wine tasting, is it with the wines that you get in the box?
It is. So it's like a wine class. So you learn about how to how wine is made, how to taste, and then an optional add-on is if you want to do the tasting with the group or just participate. Yeah, and then the wine is the box is $129.99, and then $60 for the wine with shipping included. So
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I know we talked about doing a little giveaway, or
yes. So I think you're gonna pick, but we'll fill a box, one of these awesome Trove boxes, with lots of fun goodies from our marketplace. And so matcha, we talked about the whisk, maybe the shio, the amazing soy sauce from Kyoto. We've got some awesome truffle oil. That sounds fun. So we'll put like $100 value gift pack together for your audience.
Thank you so much, Emily. That is so generous. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, do I have a phone? No. Okay, maybe you should pick a number, and then we'll have people guess the number. Pick one to 100, and whoever gets close to it without going over wins. And I would ask you guys if you have an Instagram, to go follow them. Hello Trove on Instagram. My code is Lucia10 if you want to check it out, and it's also across the site. So if you want to go and buy a couple items from the shop to try, you can also use that and get a discount. And I believe the special edition boxes are a little less than $129, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think the date night one. Yes.
Okay, so if you want to try,
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember if I saw it or not, but maybe Noelle will tell me if she remembers. So think of a number, and then people will start saying their guess, and whoever gets closest without going over, who wins. This is a really good one. I wish I could enter.
Okay, tell me when it's time to pick the number. I have it in mind.
Okay, you have it in mind, and then you guys can start guessing now.
Guess away. I can't see who's on here. Is it? I don't want to hit leave because it says leave. So
do you have? Are you on a phone or
chat? I'm on my phone. If I hit chat, I see. Oh, I see the numbers. Okay. Well, I'm not going to look. Okay. I'm going to exit out of the chat because I have a number in my head, but I don't want to get skewed.
Yes. So
this is fun. I've never done a chat like this. This is
no.
cool.
Oh, thank you. Know what? It's funny as I started going live, and then you know how everything started is that I was like, what if one day I don't have something to say? I was like always afraid that I didn't have stuff to say. And I said, why don't I invite, like a subscription box owner to come and talk about something? And
That's
that's how
awesome.
that's how it's been.
That's
So
awesome. When did you start like going live and during COVID or?
yes, it was during COVID, and I wanted to get monetized, and I wouldn't get, to get to the hours, and lives help you. I think
Oh,
maybe mid-year last year, I'm thinking maybe September, or I don't know, maybe a little before that. And it was really fun to be alone, but then I was like, oh, like I don't know if I have something to say every week. you know?
that's so
So
cool.
yeah,
Well, this was super fun. You do such a good job of like
thank you.
engaging the audience and
And it's been
asking
really fun
questions.
to get to know the people behind the box. A lot of feedback
Yeah.
I've gotten is like, like and even me, like I talk to a lot of you, a lot of subscription box owners, but I don't know their first name, and I don't know how they look like, and it sometimes like it helped actually a lot of people to get subscriptions after the live because you get to know the person behind it, and you're like, oh, I want to support this person. I don't know. It's been really
Oh,
fun
that's awesome.
to to put a face to the business side. So
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, we'll have to get Erica on.
yes, I would love
'Cause
to. Yeah.
she's the more articulate one of the two of us. She's the big writer, and she's has a way with words, and so
Oh,
she's fun. She's also super fun. Um,
how lucky you are. And you have also two grandmothers alive. That's like such a blessing. I don't know
I
any.
know. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both a little bit sick right now, but yeah, so
Oh,
I'm excited to go see them and for them to
yeah.
meet my daughter for the first time. So that'll be good. We had planned a big trip last summer. Eric and I were going to go to Japan during the Olympics with our families, and since the baby was so small, it was going to be like
Yeah.
super easy. And I had bought all these swaddles with like sushi on it. I was so bummed.
Oh.
And then go to France. But obviously, with COVID, nobody traveled anywhere. We did a lot of local trips this year, but this coming year, I'm very
Yeah.
hopeful we can all travel again.
And what is your daughter's name?
Sophie.
Sophie. I was wondering if you did a French name because Oliver is kind of French, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I try to find
Cute.
a name that you can say in both languages
Yeah.
easily. I don't know if you did that too, but it's like Oliver is Oliver and Sophie
Oh,
is Sophie, so it's just
yeah.
easier versus like sometimes English or American names can be hard to say in
Yeah.
French and vice versa. So
I love the name Sophie. That's a beautiful
thank
name.
you.
No, and my kids are William, which is like it's easy to say, but
Yeah.
they're not Spanish names. Wesley and Walter. Walter is it's used in both countries, but we always thought for a girl we love the name Victoria, so we're like, oh, it's easy to
Oh,
say in both. But
yeah, that's awesome. All W names. Is that on
yes,
purpose?
not the first two. The first two
Okay.
I loved William, and I actually like Daniel too, but my husband wanted to call him Danny, and I didn't like it. And then it grew.
No.
It actually grew on me later, but I wanted Dan, and he didn't like Dan. So, and then it was funny. I was watching Nashville, and there was this character Will Lexington. I don't know if you saw it, and he was like a tall, blonde, blue-eyed. And I was like, oh, William, that's such a nice regal name. And my husband loved it. And then someone suggested Wesley. And I said, well, maybe for the next boy. And when we had another boy, we're like, Wesley sounds really nice. And then for the third one, we're like, we can't not do a W name. We felt. And my husband loved Walter. And I was like, no, over my dead body. But I
Can't
just
do that.
couldn't,
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't find another W name that really like it spoke to me. So I said, okay, we can do Walter, and I'll choose the middle name, which is Julian, for my uncle and my dad's brother. So we're like, okay, now Walter, I feel like it fits him very well. But it's not, one of those names that I wrote in my journal when I was little.
Right. You're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna name.
Yeah.
I know. I really wanted to name my daughter Emma. That's like since I was a little girl, like that's what I would have named. I don't know, my daughter when I was dreaming. But then my cousin's name when she was born, they picked Emma, and I was like, you stole my name. So yeah,
that happened to us with my siblings too. When my little siblings were born, and then my aunt would choose one name, and we're like, but we wanted that one.
Yeah, you took my name, and I was probably like 12, so I was like, who cares, 12-year-old thinking about baby names. But yeah, I was like, bummer. But
yeah, and Laura was saying here that her daughter's name is Emma Paris. And
wow, that's beautiful.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and she was, I think she was saying a little bit why when she was pregnant. I don't know if she went to Paris. Laura, if you're there, you can tell us again. So I think everyone guessed, right?
Okay.
So,
I have my number and I said it during the
oh,
chat.
you did?
It's
Oh,
it's the number of years Eric and I have been friends. 15 is what I'm
okay.
picking.
So let's see who got close to it. We have a 14, Kristen, and let's see if someone said 15. If not, I think Kristen's the winner.
Oh,
She
very
said
fun.
14. Yeah, that's really close.
I love it.
Uh,
Well, I don't know how to get your information, but you can email us at info@hello-trove.com or follow us on Instagram and send us a message and just send me your info at on Instagram. We're just at hello trove.
yeah, congrats, Kristen. You're so
Yeah,
lucky. That's a good one. And
yay.
Laura was saying you were 8 months when she was 8 months pregnant when she went to Paris. But I didn't even know they let you travel that far, that
That's
far alone.
crazy. I
I
mean,
know.
what an amazing
I know.
experience for your daughter Emma to know
Yeah.
she was in Paris
Yeah.
pregnant. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh. But I didn't even know they let you fly that when you're that late. But
I
maybe,
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't think so. I thought it was like 7 months, but
yeah,
yeah, I did go to China when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was like 4 months pregnant, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're fine.
yeah.
Just don't eat raw fish or anything." But I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna go."
Oh, it was on her way to Dubai because Laura's husband is in the military. So yeah, I wonder. That's what I was
Oh,
gonna say.
okay.
Unless they do an exception for military families, but
Yeah.
um,
Well, and I'm sure the flight attendants were probably watching you, like, please don't pop.
I know. Like you can have a French baby. Like you can have a French baby, right?
That's true. It'd be like, do I get a French passport
I
now?
know. That's
That's
thank you so
awesome.
much
Yeah,
for
no, thank you. This
spending
was
so much
super
time with
fun,
us.
amazing. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out anytime.
Well, thank you, Emily. Thanks. I know
Thank
you
you.
might be getting late and you have kids, so I'll let you go if you
No
want to
worries.
go.
Thank you. All right.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
Hey, hey, Kitty. That's so funny. I love it. I love it. Mm. Sometimes when I have to do not my chores, but when I have to straighten my hair or I have to do something, like my makeup, I put like my YouTube videos of everyone that I follow. So your videos or Noel's or whoever's on my feed and post it and I just watch it while I'm doing my hair and stuff like that. So hi Ruby. I don't think I said hello. Thanks so much for coming, you guys. I know she was. It was so much fun. I love getting to know. I feel like I have again some shadows in here. I'm playing with my lights because I can kind of like change the level. So I'm like, what's good? What's good? I don't know. Um, whoa, no, no. Oh my gosh. So I have some unboxings for you because I know you like them. But let me level this up. I bought for myself some bath baby boxes. Oh, we still have to do my giveaway. For Mother's Day, because I was like, you know how Lush is out of bath bombs? So I was like, oh, it is kind of cheaper to buy a bath baby box, but or like a box, but sometimes you don't know if they're gonna have a lot of bath bombs. And what I use the most is bath bombs, bath oils, bubble bath. That's what I want. I don't want a box with a lot of lotions, like because I get them a lot. So I got the Your Gem. I think this is probably the April or May, maybe April. So I think I used the code too. I can't remember which one. I do use bath salts. This is dark crystals. It says coconut milk, bergamot, black pepper, cinnamon leaf, jasmine, tonka bean, cypress, cedarwood, and musk. That sounds amazing. I know. I will let her know. Hopefully she's seeing all these messages what you guys are saying. No? Kristen, you won. You're the winner. That was a good prize. Ooh. It smells so good. I was actually trying to see if, like, I think I'm gonna get the Bordeaux box. It's gonna be a splurge. It's gonna be a splurge, but we got a little bit of tax return, so I might spoil myself with something like that. Because, ooh, this is a gem. Your gem, citrus berry cherry soap. So soaps is one of the things I love to get, but if I have to pay for a box, then I don't want a lot of, like a lot of. But this is okay because most of this box is this crystals. Then we have some bubble bath. Yes, Kristen, DM them on Instagram or email them. Rose quartz bubble bath, and this is bergamot, orange, grapefruit, dried rose petals, jasmine, sandalwood, and musk. Kind of like the same. Ooh, Patricia, that would be a good box. They haven't. I don't think they've been there, but you should totally let them know that you want it. Why is it? Is it expensive? I know it's expensive to travel, but is it the exchange rate there is more than? Um, ooh, what is this? Whipped up, wonderful moon sparkle bath bomb. There's something there. I think it's a surprise or something. Ooh, healing crystal collection. Oh, so this one has 3 bath bombs. Jade bath bomb, honeydew, and pear. So Lush bath bombs are like 7 something. Ooh, this is so yummy. And I think the box is about $40. So it's kind of like the same, almost the same as getting 3 or 4 bath bombs from Lush or something like that. So I do like the Lush bath bombs. I just tried them. I've never tried them before, and I can see why people love them. Yes, I know. I'm so jealous that she has a friend like that. Like, ooh, this is yummy. Purple bath bomb. I've traveled with some friends. I went to San Francisco with a friend, and this is amethyst, raspberry, strawberry, and blueberry. But I don't think we have that kind. We don't have that kind of friendship with anyone right now with my husband. So hopefully it will be something that I would definitely want to have in the future. I mean, we have a friend. I have a friend that I know and we could travel together, but she lives up in Northern California. So it's been like, it's been like weird few years where we moved, people moved, and it's hard sometimes for everything to align. That's what I was telling her. Like, she's so lucky because sometimes things don't work out. You make a friend and then the friend moves out, like moves away to another city. Or yeah, I love San Francisco. I don't remember the food per se, but I love like the city vibe and how beautiful like all the restaurants are and the architecture. But I don't remember the food per se. And the pubs were more like the Argentinian style, where you go to a pub and there's like live music, and I don't know, it's just more relaxed instead of like like a meat market. All you need is vitamin C. I think this one is the May one. So anyway, I got these 2 boxes for me. And then the kids were like, "What is it? What is it?" And I'm like, oh, "Gosh, I want to share with them, but at the same time, they all want a bath bomb when they go to the shower. Like I usually give them some smaller bath bombs. Who is a bubble bar? What is this? Smells like cookie or something. Let me see. It's like this. Mermaid kisses. Ocean mist, sea moss, and dewy cyclamen petals. Wow. Geranium flower, mint, and coriander seed, white cedarwood, and earthy vetiver. How do they mix all of this? I don't know. Then there's bath oil, which is something that I wanted to get at Lush, but they actually don't carry bath oil. They carry like bubble bars that have oils in them. And this is Calypso Bath and Body Oil, Juicy Mandarin, White Peach, and Tropical Mango. I like to put this oil in the shower, so it kind of makes my skin feel moisturized after the shower instead of like dry. And then we have some sea glass bath salt shaker. This is lemon zest, blue lotus petals, silken woods, soft powder. I've been trying to speak slower and more articulate because I feel like maybe some of you guys don't understand what I say with my accent. And sometimes when I start getting tired, I start slurring words. Ooh, this is fun. I saw this. The shark tail kind of broke off a little bit, but this is a cupcake and it has a little shark. It's not tail. Ooh, this one's so good. And I think this part is a bath bomb and the top part is a bubble bar. It's like a cupcake. This smells yummy. Shark Encounter Cupcake Bath Bomb. Blueberry, raspberry, grape, strawberry, and peach. Sounds really good. This is a good box. I like Bath Baby because it has kind of like a lot of bath bombs, and that's what I like. Another good box for bath is Bath and Body gift box, Bath and Spa gift box. I used to review it a lot too. And they have really, really cute stuff. I might check it out like when I run out of this. I might show these on my channel, but I bought them for myself, so I don't have like, I don't feel like I have the pressure. This is big. I know. I know, Jesse. It's all blue. I'm like, what? My kids would love that because they love to see the water. That's what they like. But at the same time, I'm like, do I want to give them these ones? Like I buy sometimes some cheap ones on Amazon to give to them, and they love to see like, look, the water's red. Stuff like that. So I bought these for Mother's Day for myself. So I was gonna do a video if I had time, but I didn't. Maybe I'll add it to like a multiple unboxings too. I was just like feeling it's kind of relaxing in a way to like to think like, oh, I bought these, but I don't actually have to film or take photos, So yeah. Yes, they're fun. They're fun. So, and I used to review too like Bath and Spa gift box, and that was a really good one too. Really good one. And I wanted to do like a video that said boxes I would never subscribe because they don't respond. I don't know if Kitty's here, but I don't know if Kitty reaches out to boxes, but I wonder if she would do the same thing. Like if you reach out to a box and they don't reply, they don't reply at all, would you then go and subscribe to the box to try it out? Let me know. I should do the video. Yeah, to be honest, like the Bath Baby videos didn't really do that good last time. I won, I think, 2 giveaways by them, which is crazy. And I did the unboxings, and I don't think. Yes, Jesse, that's the thing. Sometimes I'm like, if I got it for me, then I don't have to film, and if I have time, I will, but I don't I don't make the time because I paid for it, so whatever. Oh my gosh, I want to show you this. I might actually do 2 giveaways today, then maybe, or maybe I'll leave it for next time. But I want to show you, but I want you to watch the video. You guys have to watch the video. I got the health tea book crate. I bought it for myself. You guys, let me show you. Promise me to watch the video too, because I bought it to make content mostly. I did want to try the experience or whatever. But yes, I'll do the mega unboxing. And I knew that this box, like, for example, we have authentic book box, right? Yes, but wait, Priscilla, wait until you see this. You know how the authentic book box is pricey, but I feel like there is the value, like the value is there. You have, I think it ends up being like $60, right? But you have chocolate and the cocktail mixer and recipes and a cocktail recipe playlist. You have 2 to 3 bath items and a candle. There's a lot. Okay, so this box is $52 plus shipping. I think it came out to $58. And it's a beautiful box. If you follow them on Instagram, their Instagram is a dream. It's like goals. I want to take pictures like they do. It's beautiful. And I think part of that is amazing marketing because it does make you want to buy the box because of that reason. But $67.99. Oh, yes, it is expensive. And I actually, I wanted to get the May one. I'm waiting to see if I get enough referrals. Like if I get 4 referrals, Lucia 10 on authentic book boxes. Shameless plug. Then they'll send me a box for free. And they sent me April, which I don't know if it's up yet. It's up already. And I love it. And now it's like waiting to see if I get referrals to get May. But at the same time, I do want to get May because it comes with the book that I want. So anyway, I tried this health tea book crate. And I'm going to show you what it came with, okay? And again, please promise me you watch the video. So on the top, it kind of came like this. And I want to show you the book. It didn't have much. It had like the foozles. The theme is wildflower. And their whole aesthetic is beautiful. There's the artwork, the product card. There's some info about connecting. And then it came with a wildflower, some pressed flowers. I hope you can see it, and some seeds to plant, which is a cute thing. And there's washi tape. Then some items came wrapped up in this cute tissue paper with some washi tape here. So one of the items that we got is a sage bundle. Then I personally won't use. It has rose petals, some lavender. It's pretty, but I don't do. You do? Priscilla? Oh my gosh. Wait. It's really bright. They're so funny. Um, but okay, but this is wait a second. Wait. Then you have an option to choose tea or coffee. And I got the coffee and I just opened this one because I wanted to see how it came. So this is the three tea bags full of coffee. I think you can make maybe a pot or French press with this if you like it kind of light. Then we have another item. And these are some Meadow Maiden ritual candles. And those are 2 candles. So you kind of can light them separately in a little candle holder. This is Health Tea Book Crate. And it is about $58 a month. And these, let me tell you, it is eucalyptus, sweetgrass, and eucalyptus. So they kind of make you feel like you're in a meadow. And then the book. The book is a hardcover. It is a thick one. It's called The Great Circle. And it says here, read with Jenna. Do you guys know who has like a book, which Jenna has a book club? I have no idea. So it's like branded. It doesn't come out. The author is Maggie Shipstead, right? And it's a big book. It's kind of funny. It has a signed booklet that they put in there and an author's letter. So for $58, say 52, 58, you got a book. You have the candles, the 3 cups of coffee, the seeds, and the sage bundle. So Hoda and Jenna, who are those? Never heard of them. I thought maybe it was like Jenna from The Office, or I couldn't think. Hoda and Jenna, who are those? Wow. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a pricey box, you guys. So what do you guys think? I mean, never heard of Jenna. Yes, that's the one, Priscilla. NBC. Oh my gosh. They do have an amazing, like their feed is beautiful. Beautiful. Today's show's 3rd hour. I have no idea who those people are. Yes, Jenna Bush. Jenna Bush. Wait, Jenna Bush. Who's Jenna? Jenna Bush from One Tree Hill? Jenna Bush? Doesn't she sound like the one from One Tree Hill? I don't have anything to check. I don't have my phone. Or was it another? Sophia Bush is the one from One Tree Hill. Oh, Jenna. Huh, I didn't even know she had a TV show. President's Daughter. Okay. Interesting. So she chose, I guess, this book. But it does sound really amazing. It sounds like one of those books that are like very, if they're good written and everything, sounds like, so yes, it's about an actress who's playing a pilot, a woman pilot, and then the parallel story of this woman pilot. So it sounds really, really good. It's something like maybe, I don't know, like it's not maybe like a beach read, I don't think, but I don't know. So anyway, so those 3 items, we got coffee, the pressed flowers, and honestly, the pressed flowers and seeds, I don't count it as a full item. I feel like it's a little extra. But the cup, because they made it, and I feel like it's not like, I don't know. Then we have the candles and the sage bundle and the book. The book does say it retails for $27.99. So I don't know, you guys. Like, like I almost feel like I would love to feel like I'm in one of their Instagram posts, you know what I'm saying? But when I actually buy the box, it's like $60 for this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how big they are, how many boxes they send out, but I think like Authentic Book Box includes a lot more for the price, like again, includes like, so yeah. So in the video I did say that, and I was like honest. I kind of feel bad because then like if I put it on Instagram, they're gonna see it and I'm gonna be like, and this is a box that the reason why I bought one is because they've always replied to me. And they've said they don't send boxes out for influencers, but they always replied. And I kind of tried many times, like, oh, can you send me a box? And they're like, I'm sorry, like we're not sending it, but they gave me a $5 discount. So when that happens, I feel like, okay, you won a potential customer because you replied, you gave me a good discount. I think, I mean, it's a good discount. $5 is not bad. Obviously, us influencers would love like a 50% or 60, 70%. So we like a bigger discount because we will be doing work and we'll be promoting it. Um, but yes, so that's why I was like, I'll try it. And then they said, oh, we are shipping tomorrow. So I said, okay, I kind of bought it impulsively. I was like, I'll try it out one day. And I think it's beautiful. But yes, I think like Ronnie says, like, I was saying in my video, like if they added a few things, like I get it. If they don't send a lot of boxes and they're buying these books, kind of like I'm sure they get it discounted, but depends on the number, but if they could add some things to make it a little bit more worthwhile without like increasing the cost for them, then I think it will be more worth it, So I mean, not fluff, not adding like sheet mask all the time, no, but adding, I don't know. I always thought that the price was a lot, even for bi-monthly box, because you still get one book and you still get 3 items. So yeah, like even I don't know, like unplugged, it is bigger and they've been there for a long time, which I have to remember to talk to Melanie about coming here. Their boxes are like $37.99 plus shipping, so maybe like $45. I can't remember exactly, and they're including so many items, like so many, 7 items, like the book and 7 items, and all the items are really good. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, but I know I can't say like maybe they're barely making any money, because some boxes I know I talked to some, like they're making like $1 per box or $2 or something. So maybe, I don't know, but they do take amazing pictures and their pictures are beautiful. Another box that I want to try is Uniquely Bookish box from Canada, and it's kind of like the same. They're a little pricey, especially uh they've been around for a long time, Ronnie. I think they've been around for 2 years or a little bit more. Kind of when I started doing unboxings, I think they were one of the first ones I contacted. They do a lot of one-time boxes. Oh, you do, Priscilla? Yeah, I mean, I think that I didn't know what book was in this box, but with the other boxes, I would do the same thing. Um, you know, but there's like a thriller coming in authentic book boxes, not May, but June's one of the options is going to be a thriller. So that definitely I want to. The one I just opened. This one, yes, I think they've been there. They've been around for some time. They're just kind of on the down low because they don't send to influencers. I mean, I can check, but I think I've seen them for quite some time. I actually, um, I unfollowed them on Instagram because they were so tempting and the boxes were so beautiful. I don't know why I'm like, I don't want to see it. But the Uniquely Bookish box, it's kind of similar. It has one book and 3 to 4 items, and the items are okay. Like you have a candle and something valuable, and then maybe a bookmark and a postcard. So like some of the items, 2 of the items are good. The ones are kind of fillers. The price is expensive. It comes like $60 or $70 because it's from Canada. So that box is like tempting, but at the same time, like I know I'm gonna be disappointed because it's a lot of money, and I know that the items are okay. And also they do have beautiful pictures, and the way they package the box is beautiful. So if you're in Canada, you might want to try. Another one from Canada that I would love for them to ship to the US is the Sweet Reads box, even though they were a little rude to me one time. Um, I think their boxes are really good, but they're pricey too. They're like $70. But that one does have a lot of stuff. Like they have a lot of stuff. Like snack, they have a snack and a drink. I don't know if it's the Maidens, Priscilla. I don't know. I just saw it on a story that it was a thriller, so I was like, oh, Maidens. That sounds interesting. I just finished Her Darkest Lies. That was a pretty good read. I didn't want to put it down, so that's a good thing. Um, my favorite book subscription. Hmm. Authentic Book Box is one of my favorite ones. And because of the whole how they curated the packaging, the items, I love it. Like I am excited to get it. So yeah, I would say like that's my favorite right now. Um, but let me check it out. Let me think if I'm missing something because maybe I'm missing. I do love Unplugged. I do love it because I think they bring a lot of stuff that I'm always using, like things like you always wear or use and stuff like that. And I can think of like a favorite. Okay, like I like several, but Fox and Wit, yes, and they have really. I've seen it. I think I contacted them. I don't know if they replied or not. I think they said we do like a rep search or something. I do like the Down the Rabbit Hole book box. That's kind of like Once Upon a Book Club, but with mystery or more darker reads. I think that's good. Can't remember how much it is. Yes, I totally agree with Priscilla. I think that it is. And there's several things that makes it unique. The fact that you can choose between two books, it's very unique because a lot of the boxes you're kind of stuck to whatever they chose, and if you don't like it 1 month, you're stuck. And they don't all and now they started doing spoilers because of something. I'll tell you, Kelly, how they were written in a second. I'm not forgetting. Um, but a lot of times before they're like Owl Crate, Unplugged, all these boxes you didn't know what you got until you opened the box. And it could be a good book. And a lot of them are very like fantasy, young adult, and that kind of it's a genre that I'm not into it right now. The fact that they, like everything that the way it's packaged, like Natisha does an amazing job. Um, then the fact that they include chocolate if you want, that you can choose tea or cocktail, I think that's unique. Peas and Pages is good. Yes. Yes, that one's a good one too. Um, Bad Alibi, I know it's kind of new and they're getting out there, but it is all about thriller books. So if you like that, um, do you like it because it's always that genre, which makes it, I think it makes it a good selection. Um, and Owl Crate was good, but at the same time, all the books that I got in Owl Crate, they weren't my cup of tea, like the book itself. So I was like, you know, oh, oh, like the Raven Reads. I've never heard of it. There are some that I've started following lately, like Fully Booked Box. I think is in the UK. There's one that is in Ireland, and they all look so amazing. I've been looking actually at some Argentinian ones. And I was thinking, like, if we get to go in December, I might do some videos. I might actually buy a couple boxes to have shipped to Argentina. Um, and what do you call it? Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, like I might buy a couple book boxes and maybe other subscription boxes in Argentina and do some videos over there, like maybe one a week or 2 a week. I don't think I'm gonna be posting that much, but it will be fun to see subscriptions from there. How many boxes do I get a month? I don't know. I don't know because the ones that I pay or in total, like in general, because I get sometimes some months they send me some and other months they don't. So I don't know. I will have to write a list. That is really cool. That's a good one, Jesse. And also, Priscilla, I did reach out to the Alienate, no, the Algenist. What is it? I don't think they saw I don't know if they saw my DM. I also opened the chapter, a new subscription box that has kind of like an online community book club. Um, and the value was okay. Like they didn't have a lot of items. They had a candle, a tea, bookmark, and recipes, and the book. I think that was everything. How many book boxes? So I get Unplugged almost every month. Um, I get authentic book box not every month. I recently got universe bound books that I used to get every month, but I don't get every month. So I think normally 2 to 3, maybe depending on the month. But I think one, like a black Melanie was always sending it to me so generously. Like I don't know, like I got lucky because she's always been sending it to me. And then what else? I got the chapter last month and authentic and universe, but it varies because I don't know if the chapters are gonna send it to me again. No, Kitty, no. The only thing was that I was asking you if you reached out. Did you reach out at the beginning for boxes, or how did you start? Did you? I don't know. I should have asked you when you were here, but I know. Yes, La Chapelle. I know. That's funny. Sorry, let me get some more of this mixer because we were back. No, I was asking if you reach out to a box, um, if and they don't reply, would you still buy a box? Because and this is something that when we had a little, it was like clubhouse chat with Trudy, and I don't know if Trudy was there, but some subscription box owners, one of the things that we told Noel and me said was, if you want to work with influencers, yeah, reply to every influencer. Like and reply to the message, because I know that maybe they get tired of like getting requests for free boxes, and I get it. There was one books from, I don't know if you guys remember anyone here. I guess I'm old school. I let my suitors come to me. So so when you started paying for your own boxes and you got big, and then they yeah, then they offer you your suicidal. There was one subscription box from UK that had a rant on Instagram saying like, I'm sick of people asking me for free boxes and saying, do you want to work together? It's not working together because I'm the one doing the work and you're just getting the free box. And I DM'd her very nicely and I said, look, like I totally get it, because she said it's disheartening when you get a DM and you think it's going to be someone interested in your product and it's someone actually asking for a free box. And I had a little Etsy shop years ago, and I totally understand that, because sometimes I did get messages were like, oh, I have a blog and you send me free product. And I was like, yes, it's kind of like, I do want to, but at the same time, I'm just starting. Like I was starting, right? So I totally get what she feels. But at the same time, I told her, I just want to let you know that for me, like when I get a box, I set up and I do pictures. I buy backdrops and backgrounds and I spend my own money. I buy better lights. I always try to improve my lighting, even though I'm not that good. I'm still frustrated about it. When I make a video, I have to put my makeup on. I have to make sure my kids are taken care of. I have to set up my studio. Then you film, then you edit the video, you upload it, you do the thumbnail thing. It takes time. Everything takes time. Then you put the title, the description, the tags. It all takes some time, and then you take the pictures, you edit pictures, and you post on Instagram, and then you promote it on Facebook, you promote it on Twitter, so you want people to go to that post. So I'm like, it's not that we get the free box and we don't do work. You did the work during the box, but the influencer also does a ton of work on the other side. At least I do. I know Noel does, and a lot of you guys do it when you do the video. So I know some, and sometimes, to be honest, like I'll be completely honest, it would be cheaper for me to buy. Like if you think about the amount of work that we put in, it would be cheaper to buy the boxes and then not do. Like I hit her. I know it was a box. I can't even remember. It was some kind of subscription box from England, and I explained to her, and she's like, "Oh, I see your point." Like, and I get it. Some boxes might get tons of requests, but if you do reply, for me, and I don't know if everyone's just like this, if you at least tell me, I'm sorry, we're now sending to influencers, thank you so much. I've gotten such good responses. Like someone says, hey, it's not for me right now, but you do you all your best. And I love that response. I'm like, okay, Awesome. And you know what? We might start a relationship and we might start a friendship with that box that couldn't send me a box, but I will still maybe promote. I will share on Instagram because they did reply and they did such a nice reply, you know. And maybe eventually I might be able to buy a box. So just do a quick reply. Say, I'm sorry, we're not sending to influencers. I'm sorry, we don't have that in the budget. Can you pay for shipping? Some people have told me. One quick response. And I have boxes that have not responded to me at all. They don't check their DMs. I email them too. So then I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend money. And then spend my money and then promote it, put a video and all that for someone that couldn't reply an email, you know? So anyway, Kelly, one time I emailed them and then asked the Sweet Reads box if they wanted to send me a box. And I gave them my spiel, you know, like I'll have a YouTube video on Instagram and blah, blah, blah. I know, Kitty, exactly. It's like $30 box. It's actually cheaper to buy it because we put more than 1 hour, we make $30 an hour. Almost done. Okay. Oh, I'm live and everyone's seeing that you're coming to rush me. Sorry. My husband's like going crazy with the kids, and then he takes it on me because it's like, anyway. It's cheaper for me to buy the box and not work on it and just enjoy it than to get the box and put 2 to 3 hours of work. Maybe let's say 2 hours per box or something. You know, I don't know. It takes time. And that's why I'm starting doing group unboxings too, Kitty, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to put them because editing each one, uploading each one, doing a design for each one is a lot of work. And then in my case, they don't get that many views. So I'm like, let's just put it together and hopefully people watch it. My views have been so bad. Maybe you guys, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about like sticking to lives and that's it. Coming live once a week and maybe that's it. You know, no more videos. Or maybe doing like lives and unboxings at the same time, like Jess does from I was gonna say Bulletproof Beauty. Anyway, let's do my giveaway because I know tonight's my 9, man. He did his D&D thing. It takes you 5 to 8 hours per video because you do it on the computer, right? I think it's longer when you're on the computer. They don't do good, Kitty. I feel like the live that you were with me, Kitty, was the best live. Like I had 600 views after too. Okay, so my giveaway is the box that I opened at the beginning. You guys see it? Let me know if you saw it. And I also put it on Instagram. I did a little. Okay. Kitty, I was gonna invite you back and I feel bad because I'm like, she doesn't get anything from the live. She's just coming. I can go to yours too if you want. But I feel like, you know, I'm taking advantage. I'm like, she's just coming and being her nice self. And I don't get anything either because it's not like, I mean, the lives are monetized after, which I've been forgetting to monetize them, to be honest. But, you know, watching, it's not like we're getting, you know, we get the hours when we try to monetize, but then after we don't actually get anything. But it's just really fun though. Okay, so I'm going to choose a number. I'm going to see the first number I have here. Okay, I got a number here. And yes, it's my social time. My husband's not getting it. He gets his D&D for like 8 hours Mondays, okay? But true, honestly, I'll tell you this, so you guys don't think he's an a-hole. I do have a little bit more free time than him here and there. So mine is more fragmented. So his is like Monday usually, and that's it. And like he works, you know, like mostly in school and stuff. Like he's been really busy. So it's not like he goes like every day he has 2 hours free and then Monday, no, like anyway, I have a number, you guys. Guess your number. And I even have extra things for next time because I was prepping tonight's giveaway, and then I realized I had this box that was for last time that I didn't come live. So I was like, I have more things. So I'm going to see. Let me check. Oh, I don't know if this will fit in my medium rate, but I'll give you a little sneak up maybe next month. Oh, okay. Here's a palette I'm going to add to this giveaway because maybe this will fit. And if it doesn't fit, I'll take some fluff out, some stuff that are not good. I don't know. I think everyone's doing one. Okay, one to 100. I'll add this one, this sweetie pie. I think it came in a chic. No, not chic. It came in a beauty, like a glow addict one. And then for next time, we'll have this some of the things. A lunch bag that came in unplugged book bags, an Earth Harbor Nutrient Glow moisturizer. I think this came in an Allure box or the new Beachly box. I can't remember. Uh, Under eye mask, and I did put some, I think, in this box too. Some candle from Unplugged, and then I don't know. Oh, in this palette. This is for next time, okay? So don't get your hopes up that you know. Maybe I'll do some. I'll do some sneaks on Instagram to get people excited. People that don't usually come. And then this gorgeous palette, you guys. Don't make me think twice. I want to keep it beautiful, and the mirror is beautiful too. This came in a box by Fashion Stuff. So now I'll be adding things as they come in the week. So don't you worry. Let me know if you guys want books too, because I do have some books that I can include. I think Patricia got my latest giveaway, and I included like 4 books, 3 or 4 books, right? Because I had the box packed, and then I had extra space, and I'm like, I'm adding books. Oh, Walter's crying. Okay, so everyone guess. We'll have to close. We'll have to close shortly, you guys, because my husband's gonna come. And I have some things that came from Amazon wardrobe, but they all come separate now. Have you guys tried that? I don't want to open it because my hands might be greasy. Um. Okay. Who? Sylvia. Yes. Did you have a duplicate number? Let me check the numbers and I'll tell you if someone's close. Oh, we have someone really close. Oh, if someone doesn't say the exact number, we have someone really close already. So talking to a camera alone in the room. I know, Patricia. That's so funny. Well, Sylvia said a duplicate number. I don't see it, you guys, but I'm sorry. I know, Kitty, you were saying like that, like the social time, and it's so much to me too. Like I tell you guys, I almost have no friends right now, and it's so sad. Like, how did I get to this point where I usually, I had good friends in my life, and um, it's been hard since moving to the U.S. to be honest to have like long lasting friendships. It's not like I've in this what is it? It's been like 14 years almost. But I lived in LA, then I moved to the OC, had a new church. Then we moved from one city to another in OC, but then the church was too far, so we started a new church. You know the story, kind of. So it's almost like I had to tell you because I feel bad. Yes, you guys are my friends. Yes. But I don't have anyone here. And the other day I wanted to go to Laguna Beach with my kids, and I was like, it's a pandemic, I get it. And it was a Sunday, so it would have been hard to call a friend and say, I'm going to call a friend and say, hey, you want to come without your husband? Because Sundays are usually, time where people spend together. But I was like, I don't have anyone to call. And it was like, I have one Argentinian friend. She's pregnant. And we go to the park sometimes, but I haven't in some. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like one of those things. And I invited her to Walter's birthday party and she couldn't come. She said she was going to come and then she couldn't, whatever. Like, it's, things happen. She's almost like about to give birth. But I mean, like, how nice would be to find someone that is kind of close to you where you can plan trips or plan stuff like that. I don't have that. And it's funny, like it's funny and sad. No, it's sad that when we moved to Seal Beach, our group of friends, that we loved, we were like 40 minutes, and like here when you're 45 minutes away, you're like, it's hard. Like they don't invite you to things anymore because they don't think you're gonna come. It's almost like you moved away. That's it. You're 45 minutes away. You're like in another. Yes, totally, Kristen. I know, and that's what I missed the most when the lockdown started. Like the people at school that I would spend time with. Like there's a park right next to the school, and then we'd go to the park. The kids would play, and we hang out with the parents. That's one of the things that I missed the most. I'm like my adults, like where I talk to parents and we talk about things, and then you start like maybe doing things and stuff. William went to a TK. And I don't know why we didn't stay in that TK. It was that far. It was further than the one that we wanted to go. And I made tons of good friends there. And then his kinder was in another school. I mean, we could have stayed in that school, but it wasn't as close as this one. So it's almost like I lost out those, the mom's friends. So it's like that. It's just hard. So like the group of friends from my church, they became super strong Like it's sad because I see the pictures and they go camping together and it is. I'm like, I was part of that group, and now we moved back, but it's hard to say like, hi, invite me again, because they just like they have history now. It's been years. But it makes me sad, because I'm like, we were there. We went camping too. But now they went to another church. They opened another church and they all went to the same church. So it's not mine, but it's closer. Anyway, long story short, let's choose it. My number was 24. And I think Mary said 23. So, woo, Mary. And she just won another giveaway. Mary, maybe I'll mail everything together because I have the big baby giveaway and this giveaway, so I can put it in a large flat rate and maybe move everything together. I'll DM you because you said you were donating those items to foundation, so maybe you don't need those baby items to be in the box. If you don't need them in the box, let me know. I'll pack them in some tissue paper since you're probably gonna get rid of the box. So that kind of like takes away some space, so I can put everything in a large flat rate. Yeah. Yay. So guys, I'm gonna go. It's been 2 hours. I want to stay. Totally want to stay. But it's just the time too. The kids get super, super fuzzy and tired, and my husband goes crazy. And sometimes I tell him like, that's my life. That's every day, okay? Like they spend 2-3 hours with the kids, and they're like, oh. And then sometimes they have. Let me know if your husband kind of joke like they have the nerve to say that they would be better at home parents. Okay, I want to see that happen. I want to see that happen. I had a whole thing of vodka in that mixer, and that was good. Man candy is the peach basil nectar. Oh my gosh, it was yummy. Guys, I had so much fun. I was thinking about moving to every other Thursday, and I'm thinking that I don't want to do that. I think I don't want to do that. Because if I give in one Thursday every other week, then no. I think we should keep every week. Every week. This is good. Then this just feels like a lot of pressure. I don't know why. It's like, it's like, oh, I feel nervous. I don't know. Maybe it's just a good thing. Maybe it's that what actors think every time they go on stage. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I'll give you a little peek. We have the Wordy Traveler coming. Who else? Why did I forget? I was just thinking about it before I came live, and I was like, I'm gonna give them a sneak. The Hutch Sisters, brown paper packages, the Worthy Traveler, and we'll have Hugs and Mugs, or Mugs and Hugs, something like that. And another one. What's the name? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. But yes, we have some exciting boxes coming. I think, Worthy Traveler is pretty cool. I can't remember now. Joy, Luxury and Joy. You did pursue that? Oh, where are they going? They told me and I forgot. Yes, Worthy Traveler is coming. And I had to talk to Melanie from Unplugged. I just had to like hammer it down. And also Christy from George and Sunshine. She says she wants to come. She loves my channel, but she's not checking her DMs or something. And maybe she gets too many because she hasn't seen mine. I'm like, let's do it. So yeah, Worthy Traveler, Hugs and Mugs, which is a new box. I know about the Hutch Sisters, but I'm missing someone, and it's kind of someone. Not, I don't want to say big. I don't know, you guys. Yes, I would post a list. I will do like a little post on my community tab. I just can't remember now, but yeah. Jeez, I was just talking to people. So, Peru box. How do you know they're doing Peru in 2022? They totally. Oh yes, Oceanista. Oh my gosh, I have to talk to her. She told me something. I think she said July. I can't remember now. Oh my gosh, Jesse. I think that when I go to Argentina, I'm gonna do an Argentinian box, maybe, and I'll do pre-orders or something, and we'll do an Argentinian book box, and I'll bring it back or something. I don't know. We'll think. We'll think about it, but yeah. Really? Aha, Peru. I didn't know. But Egypt sounds really fun too, and I know that I love that they're doing fiction books now because you can totally do that. So anyway, bye guys. I'll see you next time, and I guess I'll post whoever is. I can't remember. It kills me when I can't remember something. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that like we could do some classic. Like I said, I don't know if you heard, but There are some book boxes in Argentina, and oh my gosh, they did an Anne of Green Gables edition box, and I wanted to buy for my sister, but I found out they did the unboxing and the box had already been shipped out, and I was like, oh man, so I had to really keep my eye for their boxes. So they have some Argentinian, yeah, like subscriptions. They're kind of very, some of them are Americanized, so that they're doing like Hunger Games theme on one of them. Um, so they don't have like very Argentinian. They're not like Argentinian literature. They do like more international literature. So it's more for like maybe young people. But I would love to do kind of like an Argentinian classics, not super old classics, more like contemporary classics. Books that everyone can understand or whatever in English, like in Spanish, and then some goodies like some candy and chocolate and alfajores or some coffee made from there. Like it's different, and some mate, the mate thing, the gourd, the sherba, and I don't know some other goodies. That'll be fun. And some recipes. We could also do like a live recipe, a live cooking class. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna copy, but no, you know what I mean. Okay, I love guys. I love you guys. You guys, I keep talking, but you guys can feel free to go. It's just when my husband comes, I'm like, bye guys. Thanks for joining. Yes, I want to put Argentinian books like Cortázar. I even like this author from Uruguay, Benedetti. Oh my gosh, he's one of my favorite authors. He died recently and my heart broke. I love his books and he's such a sweet like man. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, like I want to do that and maybe do items. If we do like a Cortázar book, we can do items mentioned in the book, kind of like like a Once Upon a Time, but they're also Argentinian. So like if they say he had this brand of chocolate and I can get that brand of chocolate, something like that. Or he went to, I don't know, I'm just thinking. He went to the obelisco and then we can have like a little, I don't know, picture or keychain of the obelisco or something like that. I don't know. Lots to think about. Bye guys.